Now, Channel 2 News.
A life and death situation, a helicopter certain to crash, and a story of heroism untold. Until now. Welcome back to Channel 2 News. Here's what's new at 5:30.
A helicopter unable to come back down to Earth, caught in an endless climb upward. The only way for the people inside to survive? For one passenger to climb outside and try to fix the mechanical problem more than a mile in the air. It sounds like a movie plot, doesn't it? But it actually happened here in Oregon. Tonight, Tom Rinaldi has the exclusive story of a Forest Service biologist faced with a chance to save 3 lives who became a hero at 9,000 feet.
The Ochiko National Forest, untamed and untarnished, and usually unexciting. That's what Forest Service biologist Dave Zolinardo expected last February. He and 2 others were flying over the area, counting elk. But soon enough, they'd be counting on Zolinardo to save their lives.
Watching the ground get further and further and further away.
That's what a helicopter is supposed to do, rise. But something's wrong. For this story, another pilot describes what Dave Zolinardo's pilot might have told him. The linkage rod, a narrow steel pole controlling the helicopter's upward and downward direction, is disconnected in flight. A bolt has fallen out. That means the helicopter can only rise. It can't come down.
He said, our only chance of survival is if you get out and fix it. And then it was, then I went from no big deal to uh-oh.
Fixing it means someone has to go outside the chopper and try to reconnect the rod. That someone sits on the left side of the helicopter, Dave Zolinardo.
And you know, my initial reaction wasn't to get out. It was like, you're kidding me. But then I said, well, you know, I could fall off and die, or I could sit in here and die.
Facing no other choice, Zolinardo climbs down onto the helicopter's skid. It's less than 3 inches wide. The chopper travels at more than 100 miles per hour. Zolinardo moves to the linkage rod, his head less than a foot beneath the rotor blades. Then, following the pilot's instructions, he pulls down hard. It's a mistake. The helicopter drops more than 100 feet in a little over a second.
Can't explain how I hung on. I'm guessing since that lever was really only about 6 or 8 inches below the main rotors, I'm guessing I should have just gone right through them.
But Zolinardo stays on and starts to focus on his job. Essentially, reconnecting the rod is like trying to thread a needle, but he's well above 5,000 feet now, in temperatures well below 0, and the helicopter now starts to drift into the clouds.
I didn't think about much up there other than get the pin through the hole in that rod, or we're going to be splatted all over the countryside.
Now there are other problems. The chopper runs low on fuel. Ice crystals form in the carburetor. The chopper is getting closer to 9,000 feet, its height limit, and Zolinardo's hands are going numb.
I mean, by then, I can't even feel my hands. It's like I'm pushing against it with, you know, just a stomp.
But then someone inside has an idea, reaches out to hand Zolinardo a Leatherman, a combination all-purpose tool. Taking out the awl portion of the tool, a little over 1 inch long, Zolinardo has to thread it through the rod and bracket. He tries more than 60 times, and then he gets it.
And I can vividly remember just about the time I got it in, I was going to ask Philip, is this any better? And I heard, it was like the greatest thing that happened, and it's not in that report, but he goes, we're going to live. And that, you know, and which meant he had the control back.
And 3 minutes later, with Zolinardo still riding outside, the chopper lands. All 3 people on board are safe.
Oh, okay.
So how did he do it? A Forest Service biologist with little flight training, with contacts blown out of his eyes, with nothing to hold on to for more than half an hour.
There's no way to not hang on to a helicopter and stay on it for half an hour. I mean, I don't want to sound all weird, but I don't think he can do that.
Dave Zolinardo did. Live now out here at the K2 helipad on top of the Channel 2 News studios. How has Dave Zollinardo reacted to getting back into a chopper or an airplane since this incredible ordeal? He says he doesn't even think twice about it because he knows the odds are it could never happen to the same person twice. As for how his family reacted when he told them this incredible tale, his son, who had recently won a medal in a swim meet, ran to his bedroom, came back, and put it over his father's head, thanking him for being a hero and coming home alive. Guys?
3 people now believe in angels. Unbelievable. Thank you, Tom.
Incredible. Well, here on Earth, it's been